Good morning and welcome. What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OGGM. It's Wednesday morning. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. It's the 21st day of December, 2022. It's about 60 degrees and sunny here at Site B. I'm on SteamYard, and I look lopsided. It's time to take a look at all the tabletop role-playing game physical products that should be on the shelves of our friendly local game store, this Dreamworld's Collectibles here in Ventura, California. But as always, these are probably going to be delayed due to reality. So before you get mad at your friendly local game store, that's North Coast Role Playing in Arcata, California, call ahead and make sure they have it. So you don't go there and go, God damn you, OGGM, you told me it was in stock and it wasn't, and blah, 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 blah. All right, let's get a look and see if there's anything interesting this week. I have a feeling it's going to be a really slow week because there's a minor holiday coming up or two. I don't know. From Pathfinder 2nd Edition, we have the hardcover special edition supplement, Lost Omens, Impossible Lands, special edition for $80. It's a special edition of the Impossible Lands setting for Pathfinder 2nd Edition. In case you didn't know, it was a special edition. Just remind you one more time that this is Lost Omens Impossible Lands Special Edition, hardcover special edition supplement. It's a special edition. Yeah. How many times did we say special edition there in that one, Pathfinder? Yeah. From Troll Lord Games, we have Engineering Castles. This is a $10 book of floor plans for castles and keeps and stuff like that, which, you know, you could get for free on the internet, or you could just go to your friendly local library and look up maps for castles and keeps because, you know, they exist and you don't have to pay for that because it's free. Sorry, Trollord Games, I love you, but I'm not going to make people pay $10 for something that they can get for free. From Palladium, we have the Palladium Fantasy Role-Playing Game First Edition foil cover for $55. This is a reprint of the original Palladium system, pre-Rifts, pre-My Beloved Heroes Unlimited, post-Mechanoids. This is their fantasy game. This was their take on D&D. And, you know, there's a small but vocal group who say that this is actually better than D&D. It definitely adds more classes, more versatility, stuff like that. You know, my feelings for the Palladium universe and especially Heroes Unlimited, I absolutely love and absolutely hate their stuff. So yeah, nice to see, of all things, a reprint of the very first edition of the Palladium role-playing game, but it's $55. From Andrew McNeil Publishing, we have Zwinehinder Fantasy Role-Playing Game Starter Kit. This is a starter kit. Starter kits are great. I love starter kits. For $30, you get a map, you get the basic introduction to the game, you get some character sheets, you get a DM screen, you get some props, you get some bits and pieces, and all the other things you might need to do a starter sample game of Zwinehinder. I love these. I love these box sets. $30. They're a great way to get a book for somebody who's maybe interested in the game, or maybe you're interested in the game without just diving in. So yeah, maybe someday I'll do a whole thing next year about starter sets and which ones are the best and stuff like that. Because some games have, you know, more than one starter set. Our beloved Dungeons and Dragons 5e has like, what, 15 starter sets now? So yeah, while other companies never make a starter set for their game. And some starter sets include more stuff and better stuff than other starter sets. So yeah, maybe someday I'll do that. Anyways, if you're interested in the world of Nordic, dark, European, low magic horror fantasy, check out Zwinehinder. It won a ton of awards. From Dice Game, Dyskaimi Publishing, we have Absolute Power Book 1 and Absolute Power Book 2. This is the Tri-Stat system. The 2022 reversion of Silver Age Sentinels for $71. You get 2 books, each looking to be about 300 pages, if not more. I mean, look at this. Look, to run the Tri-Stat superhero game, which was, if I remember correctly, it was a really poor attempt to do champions and point-based heroes using the Tri-Stat system. And the Tri-Stat system is definitely good for some things, not good for other things. I mean, if you want point-based superheroes, just Mutants and Masterminds. $70, you get 2 books, each really, really big. If your game system needs that many books just to start playing, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I was never a fan of the original Silver Age Sentinels. I thought it was overly complicated. And I like my superheroes to be simple. I'd have to see this to see if it's different, but just, I'm hesitant to go, I need 2 fucking books just to start playing, plus any supplements. Yeah, I don't know, guys. Hey, you could just send me a free copy to review, and then I could be more positive. But right now, I'm like, Mutants and Masterminds. From our friends at the company whose name I always get wrong, Modiphius or Modiphius, we have Homeworld and Homeworld GM screen and the Homeworld dice set. So now they're calling it Homeworld Revelations. I guess they couldn't get the name for Homeworld. So this is Homeworld Revelations. This is the 2D20 system, $54 for the player's handbook, $34 for the GM screen, and $25 for some funny looking dice. It's licensed under the Gearbox Software video games Homeworld, not Homeward, about space stuff, doing spacey things, Odyssey to establish space stuff, dealing with space enemies and space adventures and, space lack of oxygen and space. I'm drinking coffee. How many times can I say space? So if you're looking for a game about outer space stuff, I'm not familiar with the video game because I'm not a video game guy. So I don't know if the Homeworld Revelations, Homeworld, or whatever it's called, game is good or bad. Anybody? Is this the game everybody wanted to see Modiphius make? No, I think we all know we wanted to see Modiphius make a different video game. But I guess this was for the best they could do. From Ulysses Spiel, we have some stuff for Torg. There's another game we never hear from. Torg. Who remembers Torg? Who remembers that small period in the 80s where everybody was trying to make a game like Rifts? Even though technically there was a game before Rifts called Weird Wars or Warp World or something like that. So, but yeah, Rifts, and then a whole bunch of people tried to copy Rifts, and Torg was one of the games that tried to capture that same thing. Who remembers that? So for Torg, we've got a map pack, booster deck, and some tokens. The map packs are $14 each. The booster deck is for $14, and the tokens are $20. So if you're looking for some $15 maps of stuff in the asylums and streets and stuff like that for any modern setting, but specifically Torg. And if you're looking for stuff to continue and enhance your Torg play, if you are some of the, I don't know how many people are still playing Torg, but I assume somebody is because they're marketing to them. So, hey, here's some great props for your Torg game. We know I love props. And that literally is it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 products coming out this week. None of these really excite me except for this. The original Palladium fantasy role-playing game out again after, God, I don't know how long. 30 years? And now Palladium is re-entering the fantasy game system world again, or they're just recycling through everything again. Kevin, if you're listening to me, Kevin, a new version of Heroes Unlimited, please. You know how much I love Heroes Unlimited, and yet how much I hate Heroes Unlimited. It just needs a few fixes, and it could be the best superhero game in the world. As it is, it rates in my top 4 of superhero games, but the editing and the placement of information in all your product is just yeah. So Kevin, Symbia, Palladium guy, if you're out there and you're listening, thank you. And a new version of Heroes Unlimited, please. Anyways, that's it. Anything else? Nope. Not a thing. If any of these products sound like something you want to get at your friendly local game store, call ahead. to your friendly local game store. That's Dreamworld Collectibles here in Ventura, California, or North Coast Role Playing in Arcata, California, and make sure they have it in stock. What do I think of the original Palladium Fantasy? I absolutely love it. Do I think it's better than D&D? It's a little very complicated. It has the potential to be better than D&D, Bill. My relationship with Palladium is very much love-hate. I absolutely love Palladium. I absolutely hate Palladium. Lore-wise and information-wise, amazing. Heroes Unlimited, you can, listen to me wax on indefinitely about how much I love Heroes Unlimited and yet how much I hate it. So yeah, my relationship with Palladium is so good, but just also so frustrating. And my camera is dirty. Well, that's it for this week's of tabletop role-playing game physical product that should be on the shelves at your friend local game store. I'm doing this on SteamYard now because people said they wanted to see what I was actually talking about instead of just looking at my expression when I go, no, why do we need this game? Stop it. So yeah, I don't like SteamYard, but apparently it lets you do the sharing of screen thing. I don't understand. I stopped understanding technology when we went from tin cans and string to actual phones. So it shows you my level of understanding of this comptometer stuff. Till next time, I am the OG GM, your guide to all the tabletop role-playing game news, weather, and general internet nonsense. If you appreciate this content, let me know. If you never want to hear me talk about this ever again, let me know. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe to my YouTube nonsense, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It costs you nothing, and it means everything to me. 1 billion subs by the end of 2023. I know it's impossible, but why the fuck not? I should probably stop saying the F word because I'm supposed to be child safe. This is a monetized video, so if you saw ads and don't like ads in your YouTube, I apologize. Now you know why. I'm drinking coffee. But not just any coffee. Oh no, it's time for some blatant product placement. I'm drinking Kuso Company, my first official sponsor. This stuff is great. They sent me a sample flight. I tried it out and I was like, wow, I'm not a coffee guy and I love this coffee. In case you haven't noticed, you haven't seen me drink soda in like a week or two because I've been drinking this stuff. So if me, a soda guy, can say this guy's company's coffee is good, you know it's got to be good. So I am a Kuso coffee affiliate. Check out the link down below. Get 25% off your first purchase. You can get a free sample flight just for the price of shipping. And you can use the code FLIGHT35 to get another 35% off for an additional one. So 20% off for using my link, plus a free flight, plus 30% off for a second purchase, just to get some really cool coffee. Today's flavor is, I believe, mint. I don't remember, but it's good. Does this mean I'm going to give up soda completely? Absolutely not. But for now, support me, coffee. I will sell out. Check out the links down below. I will be back later, maybe.